Well, hello and welcome back to Final Fantasy X. We're going to talk a little bit about grinding today, but let's go ahead and talk a little bit about equipment first, because we're going to be using a very specific type of defense armor. As you can see here, I've got for Yuna, I've got a Protect Ring, which has defense 5, 10, and 20% along with Auto Protect. We're going to be having that on her, and then also for Riku, we're going to be having basically the exact same thing. Why I'm doing this? Well, actually, let's talk about how to get this first. So if you take a quick look at the customization here, doesn't really matter who I go to for that. Defense 5, 10, and 20. You can get all of these through, well, I got most of them by getting a gold armor type drop. It'll drop as like gold ring or whatever, and it'll have either 2 or 3 of these. Usually, I think platinum has 3, but you'll get at least 2. And this is pretty common, and it's usually the blessed ring that you have to use. There's a good guides online on how to get all of these, but these are probably the easiest ones to get. And then we also wanted, where is it? Not Phoenix. Auto Protect, which uses light curtains. So light curtains, I think you can fight Fafnir, this guy. We haven't really talked too much about this guy. He is a fire type. If you have fought pretty much any other critter in here, you're probably gonna be fine. Just come in here, punch him a bunch. I'm actually used to having turbo on at this point, so this feels really slow. I've been doing a little bit of grinding today. But you should be able to overkill him. And then for the light curtains, you get 40 of them for the overkill. Not even a problem. Like, easy enough. And then just give everyone that auto protect. What I'm going to be doing is going to require this. This isn't, like, I'm not going to be able to get away from this. I could also give the same thing to Auron here, but instead I'm choosing to keep the Auto Phoenix, Auto Protect, and Auto Haste. Primarily the Auto Haste and the Auto Phoenix for him. So why are we doing this? Well, screw this place. Let's talk about other types of grinding that we need to do. So one of the things you may remember that's in this area is the Cavern of the Stolen Faith, because we do actually have a Dark Aeon over here. Now, we're going to talk a little bit about Shiva, but I want to talk about this one first because he is the prime grinding place for armor with break HP limit, weapons with break damage limit. He's also really good with armor with ribbon. Oh, I haven't gotten any drops with armor with ribbon for him yet. So we're just going to have to, like, hope that he actually does drop that for me. But I'll explain. Well, let's go in first. Now everything in here is the same as it was, so that's nice. And we can use this little panel here just to warp to the back of the cavern. That's what you're going to want to do. And then let's go ahead and warp to the Cavern of the Faith for a quick scene.
You are a fading dream, but one touched by reality. Spirit will not forget its reality, nor the one who has saved it. Run, dream, run on. Pass beyond the waking, and walk into the daylight.
Why does that sound like that's confusing to me. It's hilarious how once you go back, pretty much all of these Faith are just like, you're such a dream. Nobody comments on it. Anyway, now you could use this to bypass what's gonna happen, but I don't want to do that. I want to walk out. Yeah, so if you don't want to face him, just teleport out and this won't trigger. Now there's a complete possibility that this goes south, but I will explain why it shouldn't. Okay. Now, Dark Yojimbo, I love that he's got the music here. Dark Yojimbo has the exact same attacks that regular Yojimbo has. You start out with an ambush here, that's okay. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go into white magic and haste the whole team. Now he can start out, let's see if he does it. He's not gonna do it at this point in time. He can start out with his attack that will kill the entire party. That's, I can't think of the name of it off the top of my head. But we should not be able to be, we shouldn't be able to die. Let me cure myself here. Really bad that Riku did not get a turn. Please hit Oron. I swear, right now is not a good time. Get me a quick hit here. We need to get her, because this could go south very quickly. The fact that he's attacking her directly. Okay, we want to use Mix. And down in here, there's a bunch of different ways to do this, but I want to use 2 healing springs on the full party. You get Ultra Null All, which gives, I think, each aim. I can't think of the ones, all the ones, and I don't have it on him. Hang on. I think it's aim, focus, and cheer. Oh, I didn't change all of my guys' overdrive stuff. Well, I should do that before the next battle. This one. Yes, as you can see, we didn't die. That is because the Ultra Null All is kind of the big thing that's keeping us alive here. But on top of that, the defense, even without the Ultra Null All, we should not die. We should be fine. But it sure does hurt. So if Oron goes down, just use a full heal all. He's gonna do it again. Wakazashi. Oh, Yuna died there, but Oren's got Phoenix down. She doesn't have haste on her anymore though, which kind of sucks. Let's go ahead and have him use that. Let's go ahead and haste here. Did Riku lose her haste too? Did I not haste? I thought I hasted. It's fine if I didn't. He is sagging there. Okay, this tag here, Kozuka, it will, actually I can show you what it inflicts. Nice counter. Now what I want to do if someone gets hit with that is I want to go to white magic and use Dispel. So it's got magic break, armor break, mental break, and I think that's it. We don't really care about like the null shock and stuff, so I don't really care if that gets dissipated, but I do want to make sure that we get rid of it because it's really not worth it. I think we can take him out if we do everyone here. Yes! But having that defense 5, 10, and 20, and then along with the auto protect, will pretty much make sure that your 2 characters won't die. And then Oron there, because he's got the first strike, really he's just coming in with haste to make sure everybody else can go. This is a prime way to grind dark matter, which might be the best way that we're gonna get ribbon, but also it allows you to get items. So we go all the way down here. Break damage limit. So that was for, it doesn't really matter in this case, like we don't need that one. But for example, if you needed, I don't know, needed a weapon for Riku, you could do that. That wasn't even a good one, so I personally wouldn't do that. Now here's the fun thing about this. Yeah, we've got another battle, but this time it's not an ambush battle, so that's really great. Let's go ahead and haste. I forgot to change overdrive. That's gonna be a pain. Let's go ahead and get that mix, and I want to change it because I want Riku. to get her overdrive up a lot faster. Hopefully not through certain ways. We don't really need anything here, so let's just beat the crap out of him. Good job. Is he gonna do it? Oh no, he's gonna use his dog. Okay, that's a problem, but we're all right. Let's go ahead. If Yuna gets hit, I'm just gonna use an Albed potion to get rid of it. If you are strong against petrification, I believe he poisons you. And if you get petrified and then take more damage, your character will shatter, which means that you no longer have that character slot at all. Okay, so I need to, nice counter there. I need to clear Auron of that. That would be really bad. I don't think she's hasted anymore. Hang on a second. Is she, let's just use haste. She's hasted now. Let's go ahead and get white magic going and go ahead and dispel that. If you are hasted, it will also clear haste. So you will have to re-haste yourself, of course. Wakazashi, damn it, Auron. That's okay, let's go ahead. I'm going to use, I've got full life. As you go through your sphere grid at this point, you better have it. You know what we didn't do? We didn't mug him. We'll do that with Riku next. I don't think he really has anything of interest to mug, but we're gonna mug him anyway. Stamina tonic, that's fine. Let's go ahead and heal up. Riku is the only person that has her null stats left. Here we go again. Check out that. Oh! That was bad. So because he went down, he no longer has the ultra null all, but that's okay because our enemy is staggered. So let me heal up at least Yuna here. Beautiful. We should be fine to not, like, we shouldn't have to worry about that. It's not ideal. He's gonna do it again, isn't he? Yep, so Auron's gonna go down here. I'm gonna go ahead and just get another full life on him. Like I said, don't really worry about it though. Let me go ahead and white magic. I want to keep Yuna and Riku alive if I can. Let's go ahead and get another quick hit on him. Please take him down. Beautiful. Don't worry, she's sagging, but we can go re-heal. We got an iron side this time. That actually, I don't know all of the fancy weapon names. So previously we had break damage limit. This one gives overdrive to AP with magic counter. Well, we don't really need that because we have a weapon for her that does that. So don't forget to save if you're struggling. It's fine for us, and I'm not going to be using this particular save anyway because I've already been grinding a little bit to try and get. I was hoping for ribbon weapon or ribbon armor, but I think what's going to end up happening is I'm going to be grinding for dark matter, which is such a pain. Also, I have no encounters on, so okay. Third time is a charm, right? No. No, it's not. Okay, let's get haste on. Let's go ahead and get that mix in as well. For the record, he can do that one-shot thing, like on the first turn in the ambush. So if you're coming in unprepared, that sounds like a you problem, honestly. Don't go in unprepared is what I'm trying to say. Okay, please hit Auron with that. Dang it, stop that. It's really annoying me that, first of all, the dog is floaty, which is weird, but he is just avoiding Auron. Auron's got ribbon on, so he's not taking that damage. Here we go. Don't die. Thank you. I love that you get to see him end his attack. Is she not hasted anymore? Did that get rid of haste? I think it may have. Let's see here. That's gonna be a problem. I don't really like that. Let's use... I'm gonna use an X potion on Oron so he doesn't lose his null all, and then I'm gonna go ahead and use Kiraga. I did not go back and get quick pockets quite yet, but that is something that's on my list. Not for this battle. For the record, all auto, like armor-based stuff, like auto protect, for example, they won't dispel if you use dispel. So only things that you give yourself, like haste, that's not auto haste, will go away if you use dispel. And that goes the same for them too. If they hit you and it would dispel positive things, that only happens, you know what, I think we can just... but they only dispose of positive things if you granted them on yourself during the battle and they don't come from a piece of armor or a weapon. That makes sense? Hopefully that made sense. We got another weapon? It is weapon central today. What is this? Some Gungnir? Gungnir? Sure. That's a, like, old Germanic thing, right? Anyway, break damage limit, kind of nice. Don't need it since we've already got that. Let me take a step back. So that was the third battle. So, and now I guess I can spoil this by saying that there are 5 battles in total in this sequence. It's a lot of battles, right? If you only do the first 4 and then stop, like leave in one way or the other, then you can actually restart the whole sequence and you don't lose anything for it. That's why Yojimbo, Dark Yojimbo, is actually probably the easiest and best way to actually grind the weapons that you need. It's also one of the reasons why he's the easiest to grind dark matter. How much dark matter do we have? We've got 67 pieces in this particular run through, and 99 to make ribbon. So, well worth doing if you're not getting ribbon drops like me. I don't know why the game is fighting me on this. Behind you! Don't worry, this is not an ambush battle, even though it kind of looks like it is. It's not. Let's go ahead and get a good haste on everyone. And let's go. Let's beat the ever-living stuffing out of this guy. Oh, let's go ahead and mug him while we're here. Not that it matters. I think we actually may have 99 stamina top. Oh, I didn't use... Okay, so we're gonna lose Oron here, because That's okay, let's go ahead and use a full life. This is not what I wanted to do. I forgot to mix. Did you notice that I forgot to mix? Tisk tisk. Let's go ahead and use 2 healing springs here. Let's go ahead. I'm gonna heal up Yuna. Hopefully he does not do that again. Oh, thank goodness. He's gonna hit Riku anyway. Okay, he didn't. I'm actually surprised. Nice counter there. Let's go ahead. I'm gonna heal up Riku first. Tisk tisk on my part. I should have realized that I did do that immediately. I hope you all were yelling at me on that one. How dare you? We're good, we're good, we're good. All right. Quick hit makes this so much easier because he won't be able to hit you anywhere near as much. It just makes it so much more simple. Oh, dog. He's gonna hit Riku, of course. Why wouldn't you hit Riku? All right, let's go ahead and use Asuna. If he ever does get his overdrive bar filled, which he shouldn't at this point, you should be able to kill him long before he even gets there. Make sure that you pull an Aeon before he does it so that the Aeon takes the hit and you survive. Because you will not survive. That is the same with all of these Dark Aeons. You're gonna have to sacrifice Aeons to survive. You have to do that for the last battle, might as well do it here. We got Eternity. Are we done? No. Like how he shrugs, like, sorry bro. Tidus is like, gosh dang it. How dare you? But he has left the building. So let's go ahead and warp to the back screen here. Now, that's not going to cause him to respawn, but if you go to here and you click on play Blitzball, go ahead and cancel out. I think we are all healed up, so that should be good. Oh, what is that Eternity? Hang on a second. Like I said, I don't have all the names of the items memorized. Look at that, ribbon and curse proof. Not the best, but it is actually a ribbon item. Look at that. And if you come in here, I don't know how far in here you have to come, but I just go to that little thing and attempt to leave. And guess who respawns in here? So yes, you can fight him 4 times over and over again. Yeah, there's the unskippable cutscenes, which is kind of annoying. But here he is again. We get to hear Yojimbo's music. I don't know what to call that whole thing. Like that's his music. And also, by the way, if you just want to leave. You can do that. Okay, let me load up my save. Okay, so this is the save that I'm going to be using, and I've been working on getting some equipment. One of the things that I got was an Excalibur that has break damage limit and 3 empty slots. That's actually quite amazing. I've been also getting just other items, most of which I sold. I don't think there was anything in particular that I really wanted to like keep out of all of that, but I mean, I just wanted you to know that I've been doing that. Oh, the other thing that I've been working on getting is maxing out my dark matter. I don't know if I'm gonna get a ribbon item that's just a ribbon. So, yeah, I really like Excalibur over anything else that we got. That Excalibur is gonna replace the one. I had another one that had lightning strike on it, and I feel like this one with the 3 empty slots rather than 2 empty slots and lightning strike was a lot better, because then I can modify this one to be similar to, say, this one here, or put whatever on it that I want. Like the Masamune here has that break damage limit, but I can also put first strike on there or whatever I want. But we're done here, so let's board the airship, and we're going to be heading to do another Dark Aeon. So let's head to Lake Macalania, but we are actually going to be heading to Macalania Temple. You start here. What do you guys have to say? Our new home we should build here, then we can have snow fun every day. That's cute. When I sang the song outside my breath, it became almost white. Because it was very warm. I'd hoped to help Mr. Wren at his shop, but because I can only speak out bed, he would not hire me. I now learn your language from that kindly shopkeeper. Now we must all employ 2 tongues, as do Master Ren and Riku. Yes. It's not a bad idea to have multiple languages. Anyway, we want to go this way. I will meet you at the start of the temple. Okay, so Macalania Temple is right there. I still have no encounters on because there is no point to having encounters right now. As you can see, oh, let's actually switch real quick to from our protect ring that we were using back to our, not you. back to our Phoenix armor. Now, this particular battle is kind of a pain if you're not as far trained as I am.
Fool! You come back to Macalania Temple a traitor! Traitor! Find your salvation on the far plane!
Okay, so this is where we get Shiva, and this is where we get Shiva. All right, so first things first here, just go all out on this fight. So one of the things I do want to keep in mind here is we punch her upside her face. Let's see, that was 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, we need 3 more hits, I think. Ooh, this is gonna be bad. Okay. Hit Oron there, that's really bad. Oron has learned Overdrive Victim. Sucks for him. What I'm gonna do is just guard with her, and I'm going to use Summon. Let's just use Shiva versus Shiva here. It doesn't really matter, we're gonna lose our Shiva because she's going to use an Overdrive here. But let's go ahead and let's just get a nice attack in. Nice, 99, like the full amount, but she's gonna use Diamond Dust. Her Overdrive was full, and there's no way we're gonna survive this. I don't think this is an ice attack. I mean, it is, but I don't think it is. Yikes. Bye, Shiva. That's okay. I would prefer to lose Shiva over losing this battle. Now we should be able to get this to, okay, yeah, we got it, we're good. That was 12 attacks because she has 1.1 million hit points. Victim. I don't think I've gotten that, like, or I probably got it before. Ooh, we get 2 Master Spheres from that, and we also get a Snow Ring. Oh, run! So, prior to this, we had a mini game where we were being chased by the Guado, and we're gonna get chased by the Guado again. They move pretty quick this time, but they're gonna be the exact same way as they were previously. I wanna check out that Overdrive. I think it's, actually don't remember on that one. But because we're gonna be doing so much damage, it doesn't really matter here. We're basically just gonna be mopping the floor with them. But let's go ahead, we have to escape they just keep coming. That one's moving pretty quick. This particular part's very difficult to do on Turbo, by the way. We're gonna get caught by that guy. I think that's pretty well established. But everything is like super easy now. I don't know why I sound bummed out, like, oh, the battles are too easy.
Enough.
Sad. So sad. The Guado here are just so depressing. Anyway, we can now leave. But we don't want to leave. But once we leave, that ends the mini game and Dark Shiva is done. The piece of equipment we got, actually let's find out. It was a Snow Ring, so I'm assuming it's got protection against ice, Ice Eater. That's not bad. It's not anything we need. And now the Guado are gone. By the way, it's showing us where the Faith is. Yeah, you can actually see the door to the Faith from here. Yeah, but this is the other faith that you can't get to without defeating the Dark Aeons. The Guado have left the temple, restoring peace to this holy place. Hooray! Let me go ahead and just save. Doesn't really matter. Or not save, but heal. Doesn't really matter, but... Those who once criticized the Albed are now blaming the Guado. Always blaming others for everything. Have they no shame? The high priest of Macalania Temple was Maester Seymour. A new high priest has not yet been appointed in his place. We await further instructions from Saint Bevel. Bevel's currently a trash heap. Before, both humans and Guado came to pray at the temple. Now nobody comes. How long before our own hearts grow chill and void of faith? Well, I'm not down for like the void, like not having faith thing. But maybe we change how we're doing things. Now, prior to this, remember this? So this was a thing we had to do when we were leaving the temple. And dun, 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 it's still a thing that we have to do when we leave the temple. So we don't actually need to do this yet. And in fact, if you do it and then attempt to come in here, it's kind of hilarious because then suddenly you can't leave. I like how it's making us walk all the way down there. What kind of plebeian do you think I am? There's a lot of racket outside, you guys. They're like tearing up the sidewalk in our neighborhood and it's like really, really noisy. What's up, Shiva? I like how they made her hair like that. I assume those bodies were of the people themselves, but like, I don't know
Should
now.
the dreaming end, you too will disappear, fade into Spira's sea, Spira's sky. But do not weep, nor rise in anger. Even we were once human. That is why we must dream. Let us summon a sea in a new dream world. A new sea for you to swim.
I swear, I'm telling you, they keep saying stuff like this and nobody responds in the party. Like, yeah, I've beat the game, but at this point in time, Sin's just floating around being Sin and we're visiting Faith and they're just like, you're gonna have to like, you're gonna vanish. And everyone's just like, oh, well that's weird. Is this a metaphor for something? It's a metaphor for your fate. No, I don't know. It's weird and it's strange to me. And I understand why they're saying all those things, and I understand it doesn't really add anything to the story, does it? I guess they're being like the Faith are being supportive and like trying to push you towards doing the things, but it just seems so strange to me. I don't know. Yeah, no, we'll take this one. That's fine. My stomach grumbles at me. I'm not even hungry. Shut up down there. There's a multitude of ways to do this, by the way, so don't really worry. We're not going to be doing any of the, as I've said before, the, stop. Any of the whole... Hang on, words. Destruction sphere stuff because we've already done it. So this will actually make this a lot more simple. I'm gonna put this one in. Oh no, you know what? It's fine. You can put this in here for now. I'm gonna grab this. Give. Thank you. Then I'm gonna put this in here. Make sure that I don't have my notes up. I haven't had my notes up this entire episode. Just in case you want to know how much I've been grinding Yojimbo, at this point it's so much that it doesn't even matter anymore. I know exactly what I'm doing. I have seen that battle so many times. learning how to bypass and actually like survive that one-shot attack has been an interesting experience. I had to do a little bit of research on that, like how other people did it, and then that was how I learned. And they were like, oh yeah, like you do the whole null all, or the ultra null all thing. And that gives you the 5 cheers, 5 focuses or whatever. And I'm like, oh, yes, good. If you didn't do all the destruction sphere stuff and you haven't gotten anima, make sure that you, at this point, do all of that. We've already done all of it, so... And if you follow my guide... Is it a guide at this point? I don't know. I don't know if I want to call this a guide, but if you've done it, then... Or if you've been following along, then you've already seen me do all of it. Hooray! Alright, and since all of that, we've escaped. And hooray! So at this point, I'm gonna continue grinding Yojimbo. If I can't get a piece of armor that I really like, then my goal will be to max out dark matter. I need a ton of dark matter. You need 99 dark matter in order to make ribbon. And I would customize the items like this one. I would put ribbon on there, kind of like I've done here. There's gonna be worse battles. It hasn't really felt that way, but it has been. If you did get some armor that has the break HP limit on it, if you're not interested in like the auto phoenix, the whole break HP limit will allow you to hit 99,999 hit points. As you can see here, we're currently maxed at 9,999 rather than the 99,000. It's completely up to you how you want to go about doing your end game stuff, because we have not quite hit all of the worst existing things. When it comes to Aeons, well, technically, so we've got 2 and then 3, but technically we have 5 more. And we will do Yojimbo probably last when I'm done grinding. I will show off the final, like, Yojimbo is gone, because you have to do that battle 5 times. So, yes, and you can do, like I said, you can do that infinitely. So, just wanted to point that out also. Look at that damage. Dang. And yeah, anima is coming up. These 3 are probably the most annoying, but we will get there. So I will see you guys next time as we do whatever next Aeon that we want to do.